Hey everybody, how are ya? Well, we're on the last week of the month, going into the next year. So that's fun. So I'm not going to decorate this planner. This is the Christmas one. And I have several right here that we're going to talk about because that's what we're going to do. So we have the 30th and 31st. I am going to write in here though. I don't know what I did with my pen. I'm just not going to decorate it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Tomorrow, hubby has an ultrasound on his neck. And there was something else he needed to do. I can't remember. I just work at the post office tomorrow. And Tuesday is the 2 jobs. Ariel works today, which is Sunday. And I'm not sure, she's probably working, I think she has Wednesday and Thursday off. And then she works the rest of the time. So that is going to be it for this year. And we will probably do this next year for December. I'm pretty sure that I will do next year's December, and I'll probably do something October because we'll do the December daily and the October daily. But this is it for this year. That's all we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this out and put it in her thing, in her bucket. And we are done with this planner until next year. And I will put it up there with the rest of my Christmas stuff. So now we have, what are we gonna do from here on out is the question. So I have some blank stuff here, extra stuff that I'm not going to use, just extra planner for this one. And the one I was using, the Christmas one, is the classic Happy Planner. And it's supposed to be A5, but everybody came downstairs. So, that one's too big to carry around, that classic Happy Planner, which is this one. It's too big to carry around. This is still big, but it's smaller than this one. I have the stuff to use for this. I have a blank one that I can use for the year, but I'm gonna use this one. So I ended up kind of, what you heard of Franken planner? It's like Frankenstein. It's made up of different stuff, right? So that's kind of what I did with this. And I can still do a little bit of decorating in it. Not a lot, but I can do a little bit. So since it's going to be January, I've only got 2 things. I got the snowman thing and I've got a snowflake. So I'll put that in here. And we will put the Christmas back to Christmas. These back. Until next year. Okay, I don't really have a whole lot for January because it's mostly like snowmen or snowflakes. So that's kind of what I'm doing here, is making that. So there's that, and my dad. So I took an old planner, like a, oh, I don't know what size it is, about a little bigger than 4x6. I took the plastic thing and made a, like a cover, but so it can go inside here to make it more stable. So what I have in here is my information, if it gets lost, my husband's picture he drew me, and a legal paper supposed to be in there. So here's my little notes that I made. I crossed off quite a bit of it, but there's still some things that I'm going to be doing. I did this already. So it was in between where I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing, so I had a piece of paper. I'm trying to get out of this because it floats around. I'm trying to get out of that. Now what I did last year was I carried this around to make notes out of. And I don't want to carry this around anymore. And it worked for what I needed to do. And I will still reference some of this because this is the newest one that I was using, that I will make. I have a section in here, we're going to go through it, that I will go through and write down what I need to. Okay, so that piece of paper is going to be loose. So I left my thing. I went from the discs to a binder ring, which I had extras of because I got them for this, but this is just a cover. It doesn't have the things in it, the rings. So that's why I made the cover and the back cover so I could put it inside here so it works better. So it's not flopping around too bad. And I can still use the little dangles if I want. So I still have my pencil hooked to this. I don't know how much longer it's going to stay on there though. I have extra ones, so if I need to replace it, I can. This is kind of like an inbox. I have notes here that I can actually go through and get rid of and clean that up. So I did order clear dividers. Right now I'm using just the yellow ones. So this one is lists, which I like to do a ton of. So I have notebook paper, and I've got more notebook paper, and I just punched the holes in. I mean, it's not the best looking thing, but I think it's gonna work for what I want to do. And so then the next one is videos for Tiny Toes, which is my other channel. So if I want to write down video ideas or whatever, they'll be in here. So, okay, my daughter had to go to work. So, and then I have videos, a personal channel, and it's actually, I need a third one for the craft channel, so which is the Laura's Creations. So it's Laura's Creations 2024 or 2023, 2024, 2023. I don't know. I'll have to link it down below. So that's that section. And then I have my calendar part here. And this is wrong. So that's my year in advance. My year is down here. So I'm going to keep it in here until I get a new one. This is my perpetual calendar with birthdays and stuff in it, just so that I can look at it if I need to. goals, yearly goals. I'm going to add to this. And then a note from my hubby. And then this is December's calendar, which we're out of come Tuesday. So I'll keep it in here until then. And then we're going to start right off in January. So I have 12 months right here up through December. Okay, we have the December calendar. And so instead of using decorating that big one that I was doing every year, I am going to use this. So I have some stuff marked in here when I go to work and stuff, and a couple of things when they're due, but I have an expense part back here I'm gonna show you in a minute. So I can still do stickers up here, the ones that are not being used, and on the side here. So I can still do a little bit of decorating, which I will probably, we can do right now since we're going into this first week. And I got the first 3 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I still have these stickers, and I have snowmen. So I thought I was gonna put the little snowmen up here because I don't know what else I have in here. I've got some wintry stickers that we can use that are way pretty. So let's put this one on one. I found these for winter, and I want to use this middle one. It says Winter Fun, and I want to put that right there on that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday area. And I have some snowflakes, and not sure where I want to put those. And I was looking to see if I had a long thing right here. I don't think so. I have a bunch of sticker stuff. It's not really wintry though. It's not wintry. So I did find this, and it has little things: birthdays, special event, pet care, party, flowers, hair, nails, plumber, electrician, oil change, auto service, insurance renewal, all that kind of stuff. And there's one here for doctor that I'm going to use because hubby has to go to the doctor on the 30th. So I don't know if I have room to do that. Let's see. Yes, I do. And I'll put it in the corner. See, it's got a little, okay. Hubby keeps coming down and he makes noise. So, what I did was I put doctor there because hubby's got to go have an ultrasound. I put a couple of wintry stickers down here at the bottom. And then January, we have stuff written in here. Pretty much just from, it's like when I work and when a couple of my things are due, just so that I can see it. So I'm not flipping back and forth into the expense part of this. I need to know, but I still have other room. So I put wintry fun up there in the corner. My daughter's birthday. So these are stickers that have different things on them. So we'll leave those out to use them. And I just have wintry fun there. This still has December 2024 and February calendar look ahead right here. And then it has notes. I find that I don't really use that when I had it in a planner sometimes. So anyway, that's pretty much what it's going to be like. I don't know if I'm going to do a weekly thing like I did before. It's probably going to be for the month. And then, so this is going to be for the month of January. So we decorated right here. New Year's Day is here. My daughter's birthday and Martin Luther King Day. I'm supposed to have that day off. These 2 days off. But we'll see. When we get paid, I get paid, Jeff gets paid, I get paid, Jeff gets paid, I get paid. Ariel gets paid the same time that Jeff does. So that, I think, is how we are going to proceed. If I decide I want to do something else, it's probably just going to do a monthly thing. I'll do a video at the beginning of the month and kind of decorate a little bit. And then here and there I might do a plan with me or something. I don't know. But let's go through the rest of them. We got the whole year, December. If I'm finding that there's a lot of stuff happening with, like with Ariel or whatever, which it's not, but if it does, it's just not gonna. I thought I was gonna get through her turning 18, 12th grade, to do these big planners, but yeah, no, it's not working. So unless I decide to do that, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna do this, and I picked this size. One, it's big enough, small enough, I can still write in it. So the squares are still big enough that I can write in it. I do not have a weekly section. I do not have a weekly section in here, which would be right after the month. I would put the weeks in here. I'm really not sure if I'm going to do that in this one, because last time I tried that, I never used it. So I just opted not to. And I do have the school calendar on each month. I can do a January review, like anything with the channels or something. I could do this better, whatever. There's notes I can do there. So, excuse me. So then I have another one of these that says expenses. So when my clear ones come in, it should look better. I had a hard time with the punching of the holes and stuff. So I got money right there. It's blank. It's not real money, but so here I have important dates as far as when I get paid. So I thought that should go into the expense portion because it's dealing with money. So New Year's and Martin Luther King. New Year's is paid, Martin Luther King is not paid. So these are paid and non-paid holidays from my main job. Now my other job, I won't know until I get paid this Friday if I got paid time and a half because I worked Christmas Eve. So I won't know that until then. I could ask, but you know, it's not a biggie. So I did make a note here. This is, because of non-paid and non-important dates, I used this from the last, you can buy the weekly, monthly, all that in one section. And that's what I did with this, is I bought that. And I don't have the weeklies, but monthly, and it had important dates. So this is going to stay in there. So the back side of this is an old calendar. I can use it to stick stuff on, whatever, which I'm doing here. So I wrote down the Explorer registration. Mine is due in November, and I don't remember his. I need to find that out so I can write it in here. So then I have this section where it says notes. I can take this particular thing out when I get my new dividers, so I can just get rid of this. But for now, I'll leave it here. It's marked with a pink thingy. So this, I put a piece of paper in here so I could make notes if I need to. And then January, okay, so I have January through December. And I don't think I've written a whole lot of information in here yet. I kind of have. So January, domain names are due, car registrations, EIN, the state tax is due, and the town that we live in, business license is due. So I did write them in here with no amounts on when stuff is due for January. And it's pretty much going to be the same throughout everything unless we get rid of something. Now some of these I'm probably going to write in a different color that are specifically for me, like for my channel. TubeBuddy, my 2 loans, my credit card, my zip payments. There's certain things that is just for me. So I may go in there and write that. And then I have the expense record thing that has the amounts on it. That has amounts on it. And then February, what's due in February? Excalibur's domain. I think we're keeping that one, but we're not keeping the other one. I have to ask my hubby. So, and I've done that all the way through. March is my time off. I gotta write that in the front here too. My time off from my work. We have a break in service for a week. I have, in March, I have off. And that's when I was gonna finish doing down here. I gotta straighten it out so there's room. Clean up down here. So I've done that through each month. And that is all I have in here. I have a checkbook register in here and some notes. I have blank checks in the back of here. So that's all I have in this one. This is the one that I'm carrying with me every day, is this one. And I sold my little planner that I bought, the pink one. I sold it, and I bought this one. I have a white one. The white one is a little smaller than this one. This one's pink. So I have this one. I'm using this one. I still use these monthly things for the videos. I write down when the videos are going to go up for each. It's split into 3 because I have 3 channels. So I did not put that in here because I don't need to carry that around with me. I leave it up on my desk. This one I decided to keep, and this is just full of paper. Well, kind of full of paper. And this is what I was going to use for just lists, like I have with my, in my purse, that I can just write as I'm going, because I'm not always going to take this with me. Like if we go out on a date or something like that, I'm not going to take that big planner with me. I'm going to, this fits in my little purse. I can have it in there. I do take it to work with me. I have it in my tote. So this one I'm still keeping. It's mostly for lists. I do have some stuff in here that I was writing, the little calendars and the weekly. I'm not going to do that anymore. Not in here. This is just going to be for writing stuff down. And I'm going to have a bunch of different tabs for the house, the channels, you know, rooms, you know, I'm going to have it divvied up. So I still haven't kind of done that. And I have little stickers here, right here, that I can use. Meal plans, recipes, monthly. I'm probably just going to make my own labels and put it, because these are teeny tiny, I'm going to put a label across here to what it's going to be. So I have several in here. I just have to go back through them. I do have a Christmas section that I used this year, and I'll probably keep that in here. So that's that. And then this one is my other moterm crock, is what it's called. It's kind of a pink, it's like a light pink white color. And I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this, because instead of this one, I was going to use this one, but it's way small to write in. So I did set it up, and I'm going to show you it, because I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. So the front is the zipper, and there's nothing in these. There's nothing in the front here. And this is the personal size. That's the pocket, this is the personal, and this is like the A5, but it's not typically like an A5. I don't know why they call it that, because it's like in between them. I don't know. So it says start each day with a positive thought. And I was going to take that out, and I'm like, you know what? I need that every day. I have a bunch of these dividers, these clear ones, in the front here. So if I want to add something in here, I can. But the first one is the calendar. First one is the calendar. So I have January through December in the front here. And see how little it is? I can't write that small. It's too small. Then I have the weekly in here. I have weeklies in here. But I don't think I have enough for the complete year. You need 52 weeks, and there's 47. So I'm missing a couple. I must have thrown them out or something. I don't know. So I do have weeks in here, the weekly. And typically I would like to keep it next to the month, but I can't do that in this one, because they have double printed, so you can't separate it. So, and then I have my separator card thing that it comes with, and I just decorated it with some of these little pockets. So in the back here is a address section, and it has my kids. I think what I did is I put the kids' numbers in here. Let's see. Yeah, I put my 3 kids' phone numbers in here. I think his daughter's in here. The doctor is in here. Important ones. You should have this in your planner. I do not have that in this one or this one. I should. I don't. I'm going to have to order a contact page for in here, address, and I think there's enough room. I have enough room in here that I could do that, because I only have so many sections. There's not that many. And then the back is just the separated card to keep it good. And then I just have some pink items there. A task, weekly tasks, and I kind of want that in here, but I'll leave it in here for now. I want to start doing better with house stuff. I suck at it right now. It seems like I have no time for nothing. Sundays, it seems like it's my only day, full day off. And I got stuck this morning. Hubby's trying to fix, we're getting a new refrigerator. He's trying to redo the room up there. There's a mess in my kitchen. So I had to do that in the morning. I was going to come down here and do all of this today, which I've done. So I do have this, and I do have it set up. I just don't know if I'm going to use it. I like it. It doesn't have my videos. It doesn't have the expense thing. This is just a calendar and weekly with contacts. That's all that's in here. So I'm going to have to watch more videos of planners to see if there's a setup that I think I would use. Right now, I would use my monthly, definitely. Weekly, maybe. Then sections, I have the videos. I have that into 3. I have the expense. And there's 12 months for that, so I have that. And I have a little bit of room for notes. But like I said, I don't really want to carry, I have it with me. And I want to carry it with me, but I don't need it with me. And see how it's bending? See, these actually, because I've got the rings in here, I need the next size up of this, and which is the big one. And I don't want to carry that. I want to do this. So I don't know how to make it any smaller. And these are 30 whatever meters rings. So it's big enough. And I can close it because it has 2 things. It's just not very pretty, you know, but it's functional for me. So technically I just have the 2, which is pretty good because I used to divvy everything up. I had a planner for the videos. I had a planner for the videos, which was sectioned off into the 3, which I still have. It is, let me grab it, right here. It is still sectioned off. Like this is, the front half is Tiny Toes. And then the next one, and it's kind of a mess because, see, this is the size, this is the A5. And I really don't want to carry it around with me. And it's this size. But I can't go to this size. This would be perfect. But it's so small to write in. So, and then I have my personal one. So it's divvied up into Tiny Toes and personal. And I do think there's a section in the back for, see, I have a ton of stuff in here. Notes for this channel. I have some notepad that I can still use. And this is the A5 size. So I think technically, because this is A5 and this is the A5 planner size, this is that in between. This is that in between one. What is it, like B6 or something? And that's what I think it is. But this size is more usable, I want to say. It's prettier, it's bigger, and I write a ton of stuff. My Patreon, and that's for Tiny Toes. I haven't been in there in a while. That's how I used to do my videos. I used to have this like list form kind of thing. And I just went to writing them in a box because it was nice, but it's not. So yeah, this is my video planner. I don't use it. I make lists and then I take the paper out, come down here and make videos and then write them in here to when I want to do them. So that's it for now. If I come up with a different thing, then great. If not, then oh well, you know. So thanks for watching, guys, and I think that's what we're gonna do for now. And if anything changes, I will do a video, and I'll talk to you again soon.